Listen, I feel a little bit I feel that you may have misrepresented yourself.
You got to welcome people first, mate.
Nah,
You got
no,
to.
I don't have to do anything. You lied to me. This is this is Elle. She's a great big fat liar. And I'm Felix. Welcome to Pole Obsession, where we're about to have a fight.
Our last episode of the year and it's on. Now, listen, okay, for those who can't see us, because this is a podcast, I said to Felix before we Zoomed that I was in my closet. And she's like, "What are you doing in your closet?" And I'm like, "I don't know. It's just good lighting." And
Yeah. Okay, wait.
I will put a picture up so they can see what we're talking about. But then
Yeah.
you said, "I'm going to go in my closet."
I did. I was like, well, I'm not gonna let a friend suffer alone. So I was like, oh, poor love. She's in her closet for some reason. I thought you were doing it for sound or something like sound dampening, something fancy like that. So I was like, I'll go in my closet too. Don't worry about it. So I'm in my closet, which I think is like a closet. It's got clothes. But Elle is in her mansion where her clothes live. Like her clothes are in their own house larger than my house.
Well, listen.
I'm
this is
listening.
This is my Canberra house. So it's a really big house. It's a 5 bedroom house. So I had a spare room and I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to do with that spare room.
Yeah.
And it's a dressing room, basically.
It's like it's very Instagrammable, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but I'm just gonna move aside so you can see my closet, which I feel is more like a wardrobe, like it's
Yeah,
pretty big my closet is pretty big as far as closets go. Like I can
absolutely.
walk into it, but it's
Yeah.
certainly not a room.
It's a pretty big closet, though, to be fair.
Don't be patronizing. You can't redeem yourself now.
Now, listen, compared to my Sydney or Melbourne closet, that's a good closet you've got
Yeah,
there.
but I felt good about it. I felt good about it until about 4 minutes ago. I
This is
love your
this
I
is
love
a
your closet.
this is a very unusual closet. I will give you that.
But it's very beautiful. I love it. And it's very you. I feel like this is the closet I would picture you in. And this is the closet I would picture me in.
This represents us.
Yeah, right? Like
Yeah,
it's a window into somebody's like persona, isn't it? Their
it
cupboards.
is. It
Mine are
is.
like, a bit eclectic and messy. I would
Well,
say.
it's
Yeah.
not too bad. You've got some containers there, I
I've
can
got
see.
containers. Yeah, I've got drawer. I've got
There's some
I
organization.
there's this mild amount of organization. Yeah, I would say it's mildly organized and mildly maintained.
And I think that with 3 small children, that's a win.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I agree with you. I agree.
Yes. Well,
Um,
welcome, everyone.
yes, welcome to our closets. Now,
Yes.
we've got so much to talk about. I mean, we could go on about our closets for the next probably 4 years, but we don't need to
No.
on air. So, um, listen, I don't know, I don't even know where to start. A lot has happened.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've done a podcast, actually. It's been at least a few weeks. We've been very, very, very busy as usual.
Yeah.
So we
Well,
kind of
I
squeeze in.
think we should talk about definitely APC because that's what we both just did together. Like we were literally in the same room and we didn't think to podcast at that time.
That's where our brains were at. APC, I think my brain, by the time APC, and then I've got APE, Expo, the next 2 days, and obviously
Yeah.
you were instructor at Expo as well. My brain is fried by then. It is, the amount of work that goes into those, and you're just still juggling the whole time you're there to keep it running. So,
Yeah. And
yeah,
you're on because you have to be like there for all the participants, but you also have to make sure that everything's running well backstage and not backstage, but like behind the scenes. And yeah, and I think like until the whole thing is over, that then you don't breathe a sigh of relief and go back into normal brain until it's like finished.
yeah. And then we were filming again. The documentary was filming. Did you notice
Yeah.
that?
I
Did you-
did. Partially, like not, I guess, because when I was adjudicating, you're kind of, your eyes on the ball. You're really, that's what you're there to do. So you're focused on that. But of course, you kind of notice that there's somebody there. But yeah, I didn't like fully appreciate it until afterwards.
Yeah, they're really good the way that they're filming us. They try to stay out of sight. So
Yeah,
we say stuff that we would normally say without a camera there. And they're very, very good at that. So quite often we'll just say stuff that we would never normally say. So I haven't seen any of the footage either. The producer won't show me any of the footage yet.
I
She's like,
love it.
oh,
I love it. I love it because I feel like it would be torturing you so much because you're such a, I don't want to say control freak, but like control freak.
yeah, yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah, like you're very fastidious with everything that you do, like you like it done a certain way. So it must be like partially killing you that you just can't see it, can't control it.
Yeah. Well, I've got a little bit of control, but not until she does the editing of it. So once I see the edits, I've got 3 days to say if I really want something in or really want something out. But she's like, Elle, please just trust me. It'll
Amazing.
be great. And I'm like, okay, but amazing unless you say something that's not amazing. And we all know
Yeah, right.
my mouth. So
Yeah, good. I mean, but everyone's like that. The same, like when things are taken out of context, it can make you look, really bad or really good.
yeah, that's right. So anyway, we'll see what happens. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I'd love to actually see what she's seeing from her eyes. So
Yeah,
that'll
exactly. And being like outside of the pole world, like
be
what's important, what's relevant, what's like strikes a chord and what doesn't. So yeah,
yeah. Well, because what's really important to us may not be that exciting to the mainstream public, you know?
exactly. Like who cares if somebody's split is flat? We
Yeah.
care.
Yes. Yes. And that was a big thing in APC. We were like, no, her split wasn't flat, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But like, is that going to be interesting to like the general public? So
Yeah.
who knows?
Who knows?
Um, Great event, great representatives from all states. I thought everyone did so, so well. Um, and can we talk about Tasha?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she was beautiful. So she is the winner of APC Professional and also the winner of Battle,
Yeah. First time
which
ever.
first time ever. That's
Mhm.
so cool. Like so good. And she was incredible. Like such a fantastic all-rounder, like great performer, beautiful line, super strong. So like she was so good.
Yeah. Good dancer. She has it all. And I mean, she's 50. Like,
This was so cool, right? This was so,
50.
so cool. I
Yeah.
was like, and yeah, to be like at that level, not I don't want to say at that age, but like to be consistent all through your life and still be winning a national title at 50. It's just such a great achievement.
Well, it is. I mean, I know people think Coles for like the young ones, but it just shows it's not. And she was going up against girls in their 20s. So to be able to win at that age is actually really insane. It's incredible. And I've had a lot of people over the years say, Elle, can you put in a master's division? Well, clearly we don't need one.
Exactly.
We don't need one.
And also, how inspirational, but how great for the pole community as a whole, because how often do you get calls at the studio or interest at the studio? And it's, people that are like, oh, I'm too old, or I feel like I'm too old. And they might be just like in their late 30s. So, what
Yeah.
a great thing to be able to say, listen, our current Australian champion is 50. So, no, you're not too old.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, no, she's incredible. So I'm really happy for her because she has competed with us for many, many years. And this is
Mm.
what I was saying before. A lot of people don't know how long people have been competing with us for. And then all of a sudden they're like, who's this? She's come out of the woodwork. Tasha may have been with us. I know she's been with us for at least maybe 6 or 7 years at least.
Yeah.
So that's a long time. And I know she's been polling for a lot longer than that, over 10 years. So she's not just out and one
Yeah.
all of a sudden. She's worked really, really hard to get
Yeah.
there.
And
So
it's a testament to that consistency and the patience and the training with a long-term goal rather than like, I think I don't know, maybe some of the newer pole dancers they get like kind of like winning obsessed or like short goal obsessed, and it can burn you out really quickly. So if you think about it more long term and think like this is a learning experience, like my first competition, my second competition, my third competition, my fifth competition might not be the one where I perform the best because you have to have experience in those like big, like huge pressure arenas before you can really like thrive and flourish. So I think it's yeah, I think it's really it's a very important thing to say is that like these things can and do take time.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Do you want to have a quick chat about? I'm just having a look up on my Instagram now
Go on.
so I don't make any mistakes. The other place getters.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
also, can you talk about how cool the arena was?
I can. It was so cool. So it was in the round, but I think what I didn't appreciate was the stage was like if you imagine the stage is like the floor and
Mm.
then the it's like an arena, like an actual arena, like a small scale
Yeah.
arena where the stage is like on the floor and then every single audience member is like raked, is raised up. So you get like that every single seat in the house would have had incredible view. But it was also a really fun thing as a performer because I performed in the opening, to have like all of these people sort of from the floor to pretty much the top of your eye line. Like it was just full of people, and that made the energy really infectious as well. So I thought it was a great arena. And then judging as well, it was really cool to see how each different performer interpreted that space. I think it added an element, like a little bit more challenging, which I thought was great. And some people like stepped up to the challenge, and other people like maybe didn't use the space as much as well as they could, because there was no front and back. So yeah, so it was really interesting to see how people utilize that space, and like really, really fun as a performer, and really intriguing as an adjudicator.
Yeah, I think there came a point where I noticed the first lots that came out, the amateurs, they were kind of facing towards where the judges were in front, the judges were behind, and
Yeah.
obviously we had people all around in a circle, but that a lot of them were facing towards the front. And then I noticed a shift, probably, three, four into the amateurs, and then they started facing the back because the live stream was at the back.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They're all, and I think that message got passed through. And then even though they had a rehearsal and they
Yeah.
knew well in advance, as soon as they were announced, they were given the floor plan and exactly where everything would be. Because I think, especially as an amateur, you train so people see you at the front, but
Yeah.
it was just so different to that. So yeah, then it started to change, and then I thought that was really good. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh wait, no, they're everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah, I think it's like you kind of went into default mode because static pole is on the left, spinning pole is on the right, but only when you're facing one way, you know? So then when you face maybe one quarter turn to the right, you've got the spinning pole at the front and the static pole at the back. So it was like, yeah, it was all those different aspects to juggle, which yeah, and I think that some people yeah just did it to the front to one side, and then there were others that did like in the round and others that just did front and back. So yeah, it was very interesting. But I thought it worked really well.
So opening act, let's just talk about that first, because
Oh, listen. So I think this is an excellent demonstration of professionalism,
yes, oh my God, yeah,
right? Because so we as a group, so there's a whole group of us coming from all different places, a lot of like ex-champions, ex-competitors, that we're going to create a group opening for APC this year, which was really fun. So we choreographed it. Well, I choreographed the group bit, and then we all had little feature solos that I didn't choreograph. So that was up to each individual performer. And we start on stage, and your beautiful daughter Bella is an incredible singer. So she sang live, and we danced to her singing. It was so special. But what happened is that we were meant to start on stage, and we're the opening act of the night, and the music starts and we were not on stage. We were like backstage ready to go, but we were like, huh, hmm,
oh,
okay.
you weren't even already because
No.
yeah.
Yeah, we weren't already. We were like backstage and like, we knew we were starting soon. So we were warm and we were ready, but we were not like all together and ready to get like ready to walk on and get into position and go. We just hear the music and we're like, okay. And so without saying anything, we all just did it. We were like, all right, let's go because we can't start the music again. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
And we just made it work. And we did not have very much time to rehearse. So we had all learnt the music like fairly well, especially our section. But
Yeah.
because we weren't on stage from the beginning, it meant that we weren't in the time that we expected to be in. But, and this is a testament to everyone's level of professionalism. You wouldn't have known. Like nobody panicked. Everybody just went on stage like it was supposed to happen, got into position, watched each other, looked out, made sure that everybody was in time as best we could be, and it worked out perfectly. And yeah, and everyone did an incredible job. And I thought I thought we did very well. I thought you couldn't tell. So hopefully that's how you felt too.
It was, well, I was there because I could see you guys. I couldn't see you because I was sitting sort of next to you, but there was like a wall between us.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I said to one of my crew, "Are they ready? Are they ready?" And she's like, "Yes," because you're all obviously standing there. And then because the rehearsal, you hadn't rehearsed it, like even with everyone together, because Beth had come
yeah.
from Ballarat. I mean, I know Naomi, she was, Tassie, and then Queensland, and you're from Perth. So people were from everywhere doing
Yeah,
it.
and we probably only ran it on the stage, I think, 3 times.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
even do it 3 times? Was
I
it?
don't know. Yeah, it wasn't very many times because, not forgetting that we're not the main part of the show. Like we have a very small amount of time just to space it out, make sure that we know where we're coming in and coming off. So that time for rehearsing is not really for us to learn what we're doing. It's more for just like getting the tech all cleared and like making sure that the entries and exits work and da da da. So yeah, I think hadn't rehearsed on stage very much and because when you come into this type of performing where everybody is fly in, fly out, that like it's a show that's never been done before, so nobody knows like perfectly everything, right? Like so when these things happen, it's nobody's fault. Like the person who's doing the lighting or the sound, they don't know where we start. Like we know where we start because we're the dancers. And sometimes that happens. The music will start at the wrong time. And how you react to that is, I think, the difference between like acting professionally and acting in like a more less experienced way. I don't want to say amateur because even at a professional level, like people make maybe the wrong choice, I would say, in terms of stage choice and stage craft. Like if we were to run out and be like, no, 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 stop the music. It's not the right part. It's not the right part. That would
Yeah.
be the memorable thing. Like that would be what people remember. They wouldn't see the art. They wouldn't see anything after that because you've made the drama the bit at the beginning where you
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
do
Good point.
you know what I mean? It pulls
Yeah.
away, it pulls focus from the performance when you break character and become a real person.
Yeah.
You never want to do that. It really affects everybody's experience, and so everybody knew that. And I was really proud of Bella actually because she hasn't done that much live performing, but she just handled it in the most professional way. She just did it. She like no dramas.
Well, the thing with Bella, like you were all together, but she was on the other side of backstage. So she wasn't even near you because she was singing, she didn't want to do it loudly near you or near the stage. So she went to the corner and was waiting to be called out. So
Yeah,
she was warming up her voice like you guys warm up your bodies. She has to
yeah.
warm up her voice. So all of a sudden she heard the music and she was supposed to be standing on stage when the music happened. So she literally ran. She was like pushing everyone.
Bolted. Yeah.
She
I
ran.
don't even know if she had her mic or
She didn't
anything.
have a mic. No,
She
she
didn't have
didn't.
a mic.
No, she didn't have a mic. So she ran, she grabbed the mic off the judge's table, kind of looked at me, turned around, sat down on a seat because the first two lines had already played. So she
Yeah.
had to, which is really, really hard for a singer. You have to know the song inside out to be able to jump in at any point. So she
Yeah.
listened to it. She got the cue for the third line and then she started singing. And then she sort of walked up. When you had like maybe inverted is when she
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
everyone, yeah,
Yeah.
went, wild, which was great because it was kind of cool. But
Yeah.
everyone was like, and even when you guys were walking on, I could see Phoebe looked at me and she did one of these hands like, "Hell," and I'm like, just keep going because it's like you said, if we stop it now, then that's what's going to be
Yeah,
memorable. People go,
yeah,
and the live stream was running and there was
yeah.
all
And
around.
it's exactly the same for competitors as well. I think like, and it's something like I've seen it happen more than once where somebody will be like, "Stop! I'm not ready." Make
Yeah.
yourself ready. Like it doesn't matter if you miss the first one count of eight of your routine. It's not the end of the world. But what we remember as adjudicators, what the audience will remember is you going, "No, stop the music!" Like you've broken
Yeah.
character. I think it's like wanting to do the best job ever. But that's how it comes across. It comes across like a little bit entitled, a little bit like princessy. I know that's not the intention. I know it's like from the place of like wanting to do the best job ever, but part of that is being able to adapt. And what I used to do when I was training, like all of my routine, is I would make somebody put a random song on and be able to do my routine to a random song. Like even if it was the most wackadoodle song like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, I'm like, you know what? Stranger things have happened. I'm going to make this work because back in the day when like people used to have CDs, like
Mm,
sometimes the CDs would get mixed up and you would like get somebody else's music. And so instead of being like, no, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make it work. So
yeah.
you have options. Yeah.
Yeah. I think definitely if you're doing a show, like you're obviously a professional and you've done shows more than pretty much almost anyone, especially in the pole industry. I do think if they're giving you the wrong song for a competition, you can say no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm not saying keep going if it's the wrong song, but maybe
Yeah.
just gently walk off stage. You
And
know, like
just,
if
yeah,
it's
yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
like
Wait
you don't
for
have to be like, stop, it's not mommy. You
make
could
a
just
drama. Yeah.
you could even make a joke out of it. I think is probably as a seasoned performer, a little bit of humor is much better than like anything else. I think you could do that such like if the wrong song comes on, you could just be like and leave. Do a little, I don't know, and
Yeah.
leave. And then, MC can be like, well, we fucked up. That was the wrong music. We're gonna do that again.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly.
like that it's you stay in character that way and you don't break the character, you don't break the magic. So I think there's ways of sort of handling those situations that are for the audience received better.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the with what happened with the opening number, just fantastic that you're also professional and you all just did it and you just kept going and everyone just thought that's what it was. So if you haven't seen the live stream, log on to the live stream because
Yeah,
it's
and see if you can tell that we're like, what the fuck is happening? We do like, of course, we're not like, oh, I'm a professional, I can do everything. You walk out and you go, hope it works.
Bella came out and grabbed the mic. I was like, oh shit, she didn't have a mic with her.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about it until a bit later. I was like, oh my gosh, like we weren't ready. Did Bella have a mic? But she found one. She was like, here's a mic. I'm using this one. Okay, Mum?
So anyway, I did say to her, look, we will do it again. And maybe next year we'll do a bigger, more spectacular show
Yeah,
again.
exactly, exactly. She can like start on stage and be like, I'm ready.
And look, who knows, she could be a famous recording artist by then.
Yeah, yeah. We won't be able to afford her.
Yeah. She'll be working for me for free for the rest of her life, let me tell
That's
you.
that's right. We brought them into this world. We deserve a little bit of free labor.
Absolutely. We've paid for them their whole lives. That's how
Oh
it
my
works.
gosh, they're so expensive, aren't they, children?
They really
Like,
are.
even if you're like just buying the cheapest stuff, I think it's because look, A, they grow fast, but they just ruin everything, you know? Got
And then there's
crayon.
different expenses as they get older too. Like
Mm,
all different expenses.
I know
Like,
it's nuts.
yeah, it's very expensive having children. Think twice, people think twice.
Think twice. Also, we are not talking about APC at all anymore.
Apple. Okay, let's go back to rambling again. So here we
All
go.
right,
So
end of the year. It's party time.
yeah,
We should have had some, we
huh?
should have had some eggnog or something, right? I don't like eggnog, but I don't like eggnog.
I don't either.
A
We could
festive.
we could have had something Christmassy. Like I'm all about the champagne, but you don't drink champagne.
I don't, but I do like the Christmas beer, the Bundaberg's Christmas ginger beer. It's a delight.
I love ginger beer. And let's just say, even though you don't drink, I kind of forced you to drink something.
Listen. I can drink. I just don't do it. We shared a drink, you and I.
Yeah, it was not. It was you like that. You like
It
ginger
was
beer.
delicious. Yeah, it was because I don't like the taste of alcohol, which is one of the reasons I don't drink. The other reason is I'm just not a very nice drunk. And the other reason is I get like really drunk really quickly and I feel really shit for a really long time.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, so all of those things combined just makes me feel better when I don't. But it was yummy. It was like a gingery thing, and I love ginger.
yeah. It was Emma told us it was her drink, and I don't know what it was, but she's like, "Elle, this is delicious. Try it." And I'm like, "Okay, go get me one." And she's like, "Did," and I was like, "Oh, this is so great." Give
It
it to
was yum.
me.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I did have one. I did have some. I didn't have a whole thing.
Yeah.
I didn't drink it all.
Did you? You drank a little bit.
An amount of it.
Yeah, you drank a little bit,
Yeah.
a
Oh,
decent amount.
more than a little bit. It was like more than half.
I'm really loud when I get drunk, and I'm really loud anyway. So
You are quite hilarious when you get drunk. Can we talk about that? I'm just going to put the APC stuff on pause while we talk about how after APC, oh no, it wasn't the night after, it was the night after the night of, the night
cocktail party at Expo.
after the cocktail party expo.
Oh,
Elle
yeah. Well, we're
Elle had told me
going
that
there, are we?
she had never, yes, we're going there. So she had never been to a strip club. And I was like, what do you mean? We're going. So we did. And we
We
discovered
did.
some, we did. We discovered some very interesting things about Elle's perception of what a strip club is, which I think is quite dreamy, and B, the reality of what a strip club actually is, which I think was also one of the funniest things I've ever experienced.
Okay, well, listen, in my defense,
Yes.
I have all of these glamazons all around me that are strippers, so that are in my studios.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was going to be bloody, like you said, Moulin Rouge or something, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I thought I
Yeah.
was walking
Elle
into.
was like, when does the show start? And we
It's
were like,
literally,
what do
literally
what
what
do
I
you mean? She's
thought.
like, when is the show? And we were like, mm,
Show.
what? You Elle thought there was going to be a full like feature show after feature show after feature show, I think.
Yeah.
And on top of that, was surprised when the ladies that were there, because it was a gentleman's club, took their
Well,
clothes
the
off.
gentlemen's club we couldn't get
Oh,
into.
that's right. No, it wasn't a gentleman's club. It was a strip club then. I don't know what they're called if they let any old ragamuffins in like us.
Well, that was funny to start with because we tried to go to this club that we thought was a strip club, and it was right next to. I was staying at the Hyatt. It was right next to the
Yeah.
Hyatt. Oh, this is excellent. Let's go in here. And there was a big group of us. So we were with Reese and Naomi
Yeah.
Capel and my girls from APA, and even Bella was there. And we're like, oh, let's go in here. And the guy, there was like seven or eight of us,
Yeah.
and the guy was
Yeah.
like, oh, we can't let you in. We're like, what? We looked quite nice.
What do you mean?
What do you mean we
They're like,
can't get? Although we did have wet bums from our swimmers still being
it's
on,
a
but anyway,
gentleman's club. So we
you
had,
did. You had to
yeah,
have someone with you. This is a gentleman's club. We're like, what? And then there was a random stranger walking past. And we're like, well, he'll come in with us.
yeah.
And then
And
we
he was like,
decided it.
I'll come in with you. He thought he was going to be the like Don.
Yeah.
Um, but then we were like, we don't want to be a part of this club. Bye. We'll find another one. Actually, I
And then
think he
he
told us where to
said
go.
to us, we said, where's another one? And he goes, look, there's one around the corner. They'll let anyone in there.
We were like, that's where we should go.
We're anyone.
We are anyone.
We are anyone. In we go.
And so anyway, Elle discovered that there are no feature shows and she was like, oh, they're not even pointing their feet. I'm like, Elle, they don't have to. Elle was like, oh, that back foot on the climb though.
Well, when they got on the pole, there was hardly anyone on the pole.
Yeah, it's not really about that though, is it?
No, but I thought I was going to see some pole.
No, 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 that's not what we go for.
No.
Then Elle was like, all right, well, I'm bored. But there was a hockey table, no, air hockey table
Air
there.
hockey.
So we all decided to play air hockey. But then we discovered that behind the air hockey table was where the lap dances happen. And I'm not sure if it was like a one-way mirror or if it was just a glass window, but you could very much see everything that was happening in the lap dances. And Elle's face when she turned around and was like, "Oh my God!" It will stay in my mind forever. It was such a moment. You were in full shock and awe at the same time. You were like, "What's going on?" And then we
Just,
had to explain what a lap dance was.
well, I didn't, well, okay, call me crazy, but I thought in my mind, first of all, I thought that all clothes, not all clothes stayed on, but I thought underwear stayed on. It didn't. There was no underwear on, right? So that for me was like,
Yeah.
what is happening? Because I had no idea that it was full nude. No idea. I realized, people that are listening to this, I was in a strip club. I still did not know they were full nude. I haven't been. I didn't know. Okay.
It
So
was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. And then we were like, what? We were like, what, Elle? What did you think happened in a strip club? Like, and she was like, I don't know. I thought, definitely the pants would stay on. And,
that's,
maybe there'd be pasties and shows. And so I think you thought it was Moulin Rouge. I think you thought you were going to Moulin Rouge or Crazy Horse.
yeah.
Um, but it wasn't that.
No, no, it wasn't that at all. And I didn't realize that everyone could see a lap dance. Like that was also, and it wasn't, okay. So this is where I think we've gone wrong in pole because
Okay.
when we teach, well, I don't teach lap dances. No one wants me to teach lap dance. I'll tell you that for free. But when I've seen other studios teach lap dances, it's very mild and it's fun and the girls are giggling and it's like, this was not what was happening in there. I was like,
Give
this
us a description.
is
Give
not
us a description of exactly what you saw.
okay. Walking, first of all, there was two bums. I saw a lot of bums, and there was a man without a top on. So he had no top on. He had shorts on, but he had no top on, and the girls were completely nude, 2-on-1. I was like, this is private business. I should not be doing it.
He goes, I shouldn't be watching this. I shouldn't be allowed to watch this.
It was real life pornography. I was like, what? I is but is this always I've got no words.
So listen,
I just didn't
in
know.
some places you can see like there'd be like more open chairs where you can see and cannot see. Some places, some clubs have like private rooms where you can't see in addition to those like booths, which are like more of a premium. But yeah, in a lot of clubs that I've worked in, there's both. Or and in a few there's just only the private, so you can't see anything. But it kind of works as like an advertisement. Different laws in different states will dictate like how close you can be to your patron. So like in WA, I think it still is. This was a long time ago when I worked, but you had to be always 30 centimeters away, especially like when you have any form of nudity, you have to be
They
30.
were not 30 centimeters away.
Yeah, so where were we? We were in Queensland. So I don't even know what the laws are in Queensland. Actually, no, I think that in Queensland they're very lax. So you can like grind up against the client. Don't this is not, I don't know for sure, but
From our eyes, that's what we
I'm
saw.
speculating. I just definitely know there's different laws and different levels of closeness you can be to the patron. And yeah, so it depends where you are. It's a little bit different in each state. And don't quote me on the laws because it's been a long time since this girlie got her boobies out. Oh no, it hasn't.
Oh no, it hasn't. You got your boobies and all your things out in front of
Yeah.
many, many
Okay.
people.
Correction. For money.
That's right. There was no grinding involved, though.
There was no grind. No, I was never much of a grinder. I always worked in WA. Like I was never, and I didn't really appreciate when I went to different states. Anybody who got me for a lap dance must have thought I was like a bit of a rip-off because I at that time didn't appreciate that there were different laws. So I just did WA laws everywhere. And so if you're like from Queensland and this WA girl's like not touching you at all, like just
Yeah,
wobbling in front of you, you would
yeah,
maybe you'd be like, oh, kind of want my money back.
yeah. Ripped off.
Yeah. It's just like, nope. Let me get my ruler out. Don't touch. No touching. Um, no touching. And then what else? Oh, it was just so funny.
It was funny.
Then we played air hockey.
We did.
I lost a bet.
Yeah, you and Naomi lost a bet, which was
We
great.
did. We
Yeah.
did.
So for those of you that weren't there, which was pretty much everyone, the bet was if they win air hockey, so there's a different one for each of them, but if they win air hockey, I have to perform at
Yes.
APC
And
next
can I say, before the bets came in, I was winning everything. I
everything
beat you so many times.
so many times.
Yeah.
I didn't beat you once. I hadn't won anything
No.
once. Nothing.
No, yeah. And then as soon as there was actually some serious business on the table that because we wanted Elle to perform at APC,
Mhm.
she went into like competitive mode. She was like,
I was absolutely no way under any circumstances am I performing. So
nope.
I
And
needed to win. I needed
yeah,
to win.
listen, I lost
Yeah.
easily,
So Naomi bet, so my bet was the same that I would
yeah,
perform. Naomi's was that she would stop vaping.
which
And
was important.
yes, very important. And yours was that you would cut that mullet.
So I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna send you a picture, but I booked it in, but it's going. It's just not yet because it's Christmas.
See ya later.
Say goodbye, Marlet. Say
Goodbye.
goodbye. I'm gonna
Good.
send it to you in the mail so you can
I can throw it in the bin myself.
get a
Well, it's
little.
really funny actually because I met Naomi for like a drink. Was it on Monday? Like just a coffee on Monday. And then she hands me this gold thing and she goes, "This is for you, Elle." And it was this really pretty gold thing. And I'm like, "Oh, what's this?" She goes, "This is for you." And I thought, "Oh, I must have been a perfume because everyone knows I love perfume, you know." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's so pretty." And I go, "What is this?" And she goes, "It's the bet you won. So you get to put it in the bin." And I was like, "Oh, bloody hell, this is a vape." It was a vape.
They're
No, it
beautiful.
was a beautiful vape. So I was like, she filmed me dropping it in the bin. So
Cute.
if anyone sees Naomi Capelli vaping, she's
Ah,
a
yes. Yes, excellent. Yeah, yeah. Keep your eye on that girl. She lost a bet. She shouldn't be vaping.
she's no
But
more
also she
vaping.
shouldn't be for her health as well. She's an athlete.
Yeah, exactly right. And then we'll give you like maybe 10 days to cut your hair.
Oh, I've got it booked in. Wait. I don't know when it is. I can't remember. I'll let you know. No, I don't know when it is.
Okay. And then I feel like I should be able to pick your new hairstyle.
I mean, that's pushing it. But okay. What do you well, would you wait? It can't be long because I know that is your favorite. It's not going to be long.
I love long
No, it's not going
hair.
to be long. It's going to
No.
be a short.
We could put a few cute short extensions and make it a bob.
I mean, not with this short. It would just look like it would look worse than the mullet. If you put extensions in here, can you imagine? You just see them all like sticking
Tiny
out.
things.
It would
All right.
look, we
What
get a
about that
wig.
cool,
We get
what
a
about
wig.
that cool haircut where it goes to the side? I like
But
that.
it's very short here. We have to wait
Stop
some
cutting it.
time. Huh?
Don't cut it there. Don't cut it there anymore.
What have I got in my hair? I think it's
Probably vague.
yogurt.
Yeah.
Man, never have kids. Why is there's like mud in my hair?
Well,
Oh my
that's
gosh.
being a
Anyway,
mum. Yeah. All right. I'm going to send you some short. I think
options.
you need some short options.
Yeah, everybody keeps sending me short options. I'm getting the hint.
Get rid of mullet.
Just go, yeah, you know what? It's actually gotten too long now where I'm like, because I don't like long hair and this is like long. So yeah, it's time.
Yeah. All right.
Goodbye.
All right. So moving back to APC then, after we've talked about our strip club episode
Experience. Yeah.
experience. Yeah.
I definitely want to go to the L strip club though. I feel like,
I
you
want to
know,
go to the strip club too.
yeah, to your dream strip club where it's like
Yeah.
a classy, like showgirly cabaret, basically. I'll
I
go.
feel like it might be the Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, I think I've been actually. It's in Paris.
Yeah. I was so excited walking into. I said to everyone, I'm so excited. I thought I was going to see something.
You were sat at the like at the table with your sad little like what was it like a shitty little vodka drink, and
Yeah.
you're like, I'm not excited.
Yeah, I'm not excited. I'm bored. They're like, what? And the girls were that way. There was a lot of girls in there too.
And they
You
were
know,
so lovely. They were so nice.
That was
Yeah.
so great. The girls were so good. And what I also loved about it is it was all different bodies, all different shapes
Mm,
and sizes. And I just loved their confidence. I think that was really cool. So I think that's something that all women should have.
yeah.
So I love that. And they were all came in and had a chat with us, and they were all super cool. So if you are a pole dancer and you are listening to us and you were there that night, you were awesome. And there was some really cool girls. There was one girl who came up to us and she was like, "What are you guys doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, we're pole dancers." And she was like, "Oh my God, that's so hard. I did 6 classes once." And
Like,
it was
it's too painful. We're like, yeah,
what
it is.
she was saying. So yeah, they were
Yeah,
very, very
lovely.
cool girls.
Lovely, lovely ladies.
Yeah, loved them. Let's move back on to
Okay.
ABC because we just ramble all the time.
I know, we're good at rambles. Ramble
We
bambles.
We really are. Okay, so let's go back to professional. So Sarah Jade, who came first runner up, and she was the Beetlejuice
Oh, yes, with handstands galore.
galore.
Super
Yeah,
clean lines. Handstands, like, of my dreams. I would love to do a handstand like that. Just one in my lifetime. Super clean, really like well put together routine.
very
Yeah,
entertaining.
entertaining as well, like demonstrated like all of the what are they called?
On
Things we
criteria.
criteria. Thank
Yeah,
you. Demonstrated criteria really beautifully, but like in theme, in character, which
yeah, she
carried
stayed in
through.
character the whole time, which was
Yeah.
cool.
Which is hard, like hard, challenging, but she did it really well. And you hate Beetlejuice and you liked it. So
I said to her, and I love Sarah Jade, like I love her as a person. She's fantastic. And I said to her, I hate Beetlejuice, but I love you and I loved your routine. It was really, really cool. The other thing that was really clever, she had this box that she started in and she'd made this box herself. And there was a turntable inside the
it
box.
was very cool.
It was very, very clever. So when she did this handstand and she was spinning in that
Yeah.
and every time she stood in the box, she was spinning, not quickly but slowly. But it was really a
In a
really cool.
creepy speed. It was a creepy speed because you're like, oh,
Experience.
it's a bit unnerving because it's like not
Yeah,
natural. Yeah, it was cool.
yeah, yeah. So she was really cool. And then we had Natalie, who I've never seen. Oh, actually, Natalie and TNT, they brought the crowd.
Oh my gosh,
The,
right?
the
Yeah.
audience went crazy.
Nuts for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Natalie's was super fun, like a super fun performance. And like obviously very well executed, but like music choice and like just her personality on stage was infectious. Like you were just smiling watching her.
Because she had fun. So
Yeah.
she was, and we don't always have a lot of fun routines. APC can be considered a little bit serious, but the first, second, and third was so different from each other,
They were, weren't they? Yeah.
and they all hit criteria, and they were all like Tasha was beautiful to watch because hers was
Yeah.
contemporary. Sarah J's was creepy and very much a show, a performance,
Yeah.
and then Natalie's was like hip hop, urban dance.
Urban dance. I think it was breakdancing actually.
It was breakdancing, so we're both wrong. So
Yeah.
it was breakdancing. But like, how often do you get to see at a national level professionals do so many different styles?
Such
And
a like huge diversity
yeah,
and makes a really entertaining show as well when you've got like those like huge ranges.
yeah, which is really awesome. So that was great. And then for group, I don't think in the history of APC we've ever had a group of 4 wins. So there was 4 girls
Yeah.
uh, rather than 2, because groups you can have up to 5, and they won, and they're perfection. Those girls.
They were so good. Yeah, and such a great like it was like a witchy theme, but it was dark and it was like sexy and very, very, very cool. But the partner work that they did both on and off the pole, it just worked so beautifully. And they framed everything nicely as well because there were a lot of them. Like it's really important when you're doing group that the person who's not on the pole isn't just kind of twiddly-dee twiddling their thumbs. So you have to
Yeah.
create that like those layers of shapes and performance and stage framing. And they did it really beautifully, like mirroring things that were on the pole, off the pole. The timing was excellent, and yeah, and character was really fun as well. So I really enjoyed there's quite a lot of creepy stuff happening in this one, isn't it? Like we had Beetlejuice and we had that one.
It was like kind of like a seancey.
It
type.
was, yeah, it was very like creepy, Halloweeny vibes.
Yeah, it was very cool. But yeah, they were fantastic. And then we have Jen Shah from Victoria, who came first runner
Super,
up.
super beautiful. Like classic, like lines for days and like really strong partnering work. Really beautiful execution. Yeah, it was very. It, wa- Tell me if I'm wrong. It was hello da na 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 na. Oh, we're playing this game again where I'm doing the song and you have to guess the song.
And I know
Is that one? That was that song, right? Leave it in. Leave it in. Do not, do not edit my singing out.
that was the song. You were right. Very well done. You're excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, they were. So they're very beautiful. But and the interesting thing about Jen Shah is I think they said this in their bio, together they've been polling for a total of 42 years.
Incredible.
That's a lot of
Incredible.
years.
Yeah.
That's a lot of years. So pretty, that's what I'm saying about people like these girls are coming out and winning and placing, and people are like, oh, where are they from? They're 42 years together. That's where they're
Yeah.
from. That's how long they've been
They
doing it.
spent a lifetime on the pole.
Literally. So, yes, finally. And then we had TNT, which the girls from Nina and Tony from Queensland, and then they brought a crowd. And
Brought
because
the
it
house
was
down.
so fun. Yeah, everyone went crazy for them.
It was a super fun routine, but they also were just having the best it looked like they were having the best time ever. Like faces and even just the way they were moving, like it was fun.
And I think also for both Natalie and TNT, they both had approximately 30 or more people in the audience for them. And they both were saying, when you've got support like that in the audience with you, you have fun and you do better because you want to perform. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Friends and
It
everything.
gives like this levity to your performance where you're like, oh, you guys are with me. You know, you don't have to win the audience over, they're already with you. So yeah, it's definitely a lot easier on like when you have the support of the audience.
Yeah, I think just their studio supporting them like that and their friends and family. I would love to see that for every competitor. What a cool thing, hey?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to have to round up my Melbourne and my Canberra people, and you're going to have to round up some WA people for next year. And
Yeah, for sure. Well, actually, I was talking to a couple of my friends who came to the last one in Melbourne, and they were like, "Oh, that was the best one, the one in Melbourne." I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it again!" And everyone's keen. So I guess Melbourne is a hot spot.
wow, Melbourne is a hot spot because that's where it's going to be next year.
Yes,
They're coming to Melbourne if
we're
you didn't
going
know.
to. Oh yeah, announcement.
Yeah,
It's in Melbourne.
2026. It's in Melbourne, so
2020. What's the date? Do we have the date?
it'll be December. I haven't booked a solid date, but I like December, so it'll be.
So don't make any plans in December.
I won't be on Christmas. It's always the first or second
Like,
week
yeah, first week,
of
which is
December.
also great because my birthday is in the beginning of December, so we can all celebrate that together because I love my birthday.
Yes, of course you do. Who doesn't love a birthday? Birthdays are
Um,
the
they really are.
yeah, until you get to my age. And it's like bloody hell. Another
Another one.
another one. Oh well, the alternative is worse, so let's keep having them.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's either die or get older, so I'm gonna get older.
Just get older. All right, so amateur, we had champion Sapphire, which was she's a little powerhouse, that one, isn't she? She with the
No.
baseball bat, remember her?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I had to like dig it out of my memory. Yeah, so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So good. Amateurs are like, when you watch an amateur and you're like, next year you're in pro. Like you're a pro amateur. Very good.
Yeah.
She was like super special because so dynamic and
Hmm.
also very bendy. Like
Very bendy.
so I don't mean just bendy, flexible, but able to utilize that flexibility as well. Like just such a good and the um uh performance, the craft in the character work and the little bat thing as well. I always get nervous with a prop because there's just an extra thing that could go wrong. But And or it doesn't get used and then it's boring. But she used it
Yeah,
really well.
she did use it well. And then we have Wasabi. Wasabi.
Oh, this was
Is
one
it
of
right?
my
Match, you know.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite ones of the night because I love that story. It was one of my favorite like stories growing up. So I understood the story right away, and because I know the story, it was easy for me to understand what she was dancing. Like I already knew it. So like I thought it was really special. I loved that it was like a Christmas themed uh performance at Christmas time. And yeah, that's so like just touched my little heart and made me happy and warm on the inside. And she did such a beautiful job of keeping the character like on the pole, like using the pole and but um still staying in character and still being affected by the elements that were in her performance. So I think she built her world really beautifully.
Mm. And she's 49.
See, Elle, getting older is a gift, and actually, apparently, the older we get, the better at pole dancing we get.
Yeah. And you know, the other thing is when she was awarded, she was so shocked and so happy and so grateful. And it's just such a lovely thing to see. It wasn't like, oh, I deserve this. It was just like so appreciative of it,
Yeah,
which I love.
I think she
So
she
nice.
very much is was doing it for the love of it, for the love of
Yeah.
performing and the joy of dance and then to be, rewarded with an award as well. That must have just been the cherry on top.
Yeah.
She had beautiful lines though, didn't she? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, beautiful. Like so easy, so like there was zero resistance, you know?
Yeah. No, she was fantastic. And then Cabby from WA came third.
Yay, yay, WA, yay, WA.
Yeah.
Kathy from WA. Yay.
Go WA. Well, WA's got some great competitors. So
Yeah. And like Cappy's always a great performer as well. Like she does such a good job. She's excellent at performing, super strong, beautiful lines. So I think she's one of those ones that I want to watch for a long time. Like I want to see her stagecraft and her strength and everything get like even better. Like not that it's not good now, it's amazing now, but like,
mm.
I can't wait to see where the journey takes her.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice to see lots of WA girls too. So
Yeah, I really like loved seeing all the WA girls actually. I'm gonna message them all and be like, guys, you represented us so well. It's nice to
yeah.
see all these WA people outside of WA representing WA. It was really cool.
Yeah, it's become like quite a state event. Like they come in with their states, which I think is really cool. And they've got their friends from their states that they can
Yeah,
with, which is really nice. But
yeah,
yeah, it was very much look, we're coming to represent our state, which I think is really cool.
yeah.
Then we've got battle, and once again, the winner was Tasha.
Amazing. Historical moment. Winner of
Yeah,
both.
like
But also,
literally,
like, what commitment to compete in two separate divisions, right? Like that's a lot.
it is a lot. And then we had Petrichor, which has been Petrichor's been competing with us for many, many years. He is so fun, and I love the way he takes on the battle song.
Yeah.
So if those of you who are listening to battle, it is they basically are judged the same as the others, but obviously they don't need to have a lot of dance. They still need to have a little bit of dance in it. But I'm actually going to change this criteria slightly next year because they don't know what song that they're going to come out to, but I want them to perform to the song. So I'm going to make that quite a major component. You can't ignore the song anymore.
Yeah. You can't
Yeah.
just chuck your moves out.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. You have to dance to the song. So
Both.
I'm
Well,
going to
so every year, okay, so let's explain. Battle is improvisation, basically. So
yeah,
you've never heard your song before. You get 1 minute and you have to bust out your moves and in the future dance the song. So
yeah,
incorporate the song into your moves and sell it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, which
Like you
I
chose
love.
that
I
song.
actually love because I'm the queen of improvisation. I am better at improvising than anything else. Like I'm really good at it. I've improvised the majority of my performances for competition. Not recommending you do this unless you know that you are strong at improvisation.
Yeah,
Um, because it's not you have to rehearse. Like you have to know that you're good at improvising.
yeah,
Not all of them, but a lot of them I have, and I love it. It's like my favorite style is improv. I think it's so freeing. It's so interesting to see what comes out, and it's exciting. Um, so yeah, I love it. And Petrichor was beautiful doing it.
He was, yes. And then we have MXJ with Beautiful Lines. And they were telling me MXJ is a school teacher, and they actually had to teach the day of APC.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Why?
because it was the last day of term at this. So they actually, all the teachers had to be there, so they couldn't get the day off. So they ran basically
Oh
straight
my
from
gosh.
school to the
The
rehearsal.
venue
Because the
to be
well,
able.
the rehearsal was around probably 4-ish or 5
Yeah.
for them.
What a long day.
Yeah, real
They
long
should
day
have a
because that
holiday.
was on. Well, also, I will say that we went way overboard because we started a bit later because there's a little bit of a mix up at the beginning, and also live stream juggling act. We had a bit of a drama for the live
There
stream.
was a drama.
There's always a drama for the
There
live
was a
stream.
drama.
There
But
was
we
a
fixed it.
thank God. God, the live stream is the most stressful thing I do. And that's why I had never did it for years. It's the most stressful thing I do because people like, and rightly so, if you're paying for live stream and you're excited to see it, you're going to be upset if you don't. And I'm trying to make everything perfect for everyone. So
Yeah.
the last thing you want is that live stream stress.
Yeah. And there's always like, I think if you are watching live stream, there's always the possibility that the internet's going to go out, there's funny weather, it's raining. Like, so much of it depends on Wi-Fi, which is flimsy at best, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I think if you are watching and it's, you're not getting it, it's not because organizers are not trying. And I've done the same, like when the live stream goes down, all you get is hate, right? Hate just pouring and pouring and pouring. And you're like, I know, I don't want to do this. It's just happening. And like,
Yeah.
even if you like, because I've paid like um $5,000 for live stream and it still hasn't
Yeah.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I don't want it to not work. I want it to work. I've paid a lot of money for it to work, but sometimes like it doesn't. And
Yeah.
it's not for lack of trying. Like, and it's not because, yeah, it's not anybody's fault. Like even like when it went down, when I can't remember what event it was, but it went down and I was like calling all the live stream people and they're like, we don't know. I'm like, this is your job. It's your job to know.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so stressful for an organizer. You have no idea. Like we are trying to give you,
yeah,
viewing at home, and we're trying to give you the best experience that we possibly can.
yeah,
The last thing that we want is it to go down. And if we had a camera following us backstage, and actually we have probably a few times to show you how hard we're trying to work to get that live stream up and perfect for you, I don't think anyone would complain. They were like,
yeah,
there's nothing
yeah.
more that these people
Yeah.
can.
I think sometimes if you're not there, you think that like the live stream has gone down and nobody notices, and you're like, hey, pay attention. Like, we're not there, but we can't see and we want to see. But it's like, no, if the live stream isn't working, like,
Yeah.
But then it's all like I feel most places do the same, that the live stream is live streamed, but then if even if it doesn't work, there's always going to be the rewatch, right? You can watch the rewatch and you can
Yeah,
even sometimes
exactly.
get it like 5 or 6 or 7 minutes later.
Yeah, exactly. We did have a comment on our live stream, and I'm going to bring it up. The guests can sign in and they
Yes.
can write something. So we had a comment saying, I don't appreciate where the live stream, like I'm paraphrasing, so this is not the exact words. I don't appreciate where the live stream has been set up. It should have been set up at the front. Well, there was no front. So
Yeah. Yeah.
there was no front. It was in a round. So however that competitor chose to perform, whichever way they chose to
Yeah.
face, was up to them. They
And
were
I
all
think
told the same thing.
yeah,
They all knew.
you can't keep everyone happy though. There's always going to be people that like complain. It's like not perfect. They have something to say about it. So
Yeah, but
what
when
can
you're
you do?
writing it publicly, maybe just think a bit
Yeah,
about
I
that.
know, right? Like,
Yeah.
guys, we're trying. We're really
Yeah,
trying to
and
make it
you know
good.
what? You were also saying something about the competitors then. You're making it known that they may not be facing all directions.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
there's
exactly.
one person that you're supporting,
Yeah, true.
you may have just called them out.
Also, to get like multiple camera angles, like
You can't.
it's
Not from a
like,
live stream.
I mean, you can do it, but it makes it so expensive. Like it really does. So yeah, just having one flat view, unfortunately, is the most affordable way to do it right now.
Yeah.
Um, because you have to pay for not everyone is the same, but you have to pay for the extra camera equipment. You have to pay for a person to then be like, what is, I don't know what it's called, like a video manager person,
Yeah.
technician, to
Yeah.
cut through and to to zoom in, to do that. So it's like another wage plus the rentals, and then some streams you have to pay extra to do like more camera angles. So it just like it goes up exponentially to have that. So unfortunately, like right now, all we have is this one angle, like flat one angle. So that's what we
Yeah.
can, that's the best we can do right now.
Yeah. And look, honestly, like if Pole continues to grow and we have thousands and thousands of people in the
Yeah.
audience paying
If
for,
Red Bull wants to sponsor, amazing.
yeah, if you don't like the way it is and you'd like to sponsor and put money into it, fantastic. We'll take
Yeah.
it and we'll
Lovely.
make it even
Lovely. Yeah.
better with all
Yeah.
the money that you're
Lovely.
putting in.
Yes. Love that. More growth, more better.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, look, who knows? It could.
I mean, we are lucky right now because live streaming used to be so extortionately expensive, but now it's become a lot more accessible because there's more apps we can
Option.
use and options that we have. Yeah, so there's a lot. It's become a lot more affordable, so we can do it. But yeah, it's not gonna be like live sports. We're not ESPN.
No, we're not. Although that would be cool, right? I actually have someone contact me from what's the Australian version of it?
Um, Let me
The,
just ask Google.
yeah, so Google. What is
What?
the Australian version of ESPN? So I actually have had someone contact me about that, and it would be a free to air show. So look, that might be something that we're working on.
KO? No. KO?
Something like that. It is, I think it is that sort of
Foxtel?
group.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. It's that group. Yeah. So I actually have spoken to somebody.
Oh, there you
Uh,
go. So maybe
yeah.
soon. Maybe
So
soon, but not right now.
maybe we can. And look, if that does happen, it's free to air for everyone. Like that
That'd
would
be
be
cool.
that'll be
That'd be
next
cool.
level, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And it could definitely happen with our competition because it's more athletic and it is more tricks based.
Yeah.
So it is something that's appropriate for
All
television,
ages. Yeah.
all ages. And we've always
Yeah.
made it like that. So that's why I don't have any profanity in the music.
Yeah.
Because if kids come in or parents, grandparents, parents
Yeah.
come in, anyone, it's suitable for anyone. And we have a
Yeah.
lot of people bringing their families to ours that do appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, it's mainstream. It's for the
Mainstream.
mainstream audience, which
That's
is
right.
like, yeah.
Yeah. So ours is definitely like that. So, I mean, look, if we get on free to air TV, high five to us.
Yeah.
Yay, we did it.
Did it. Mainstreaming it. It's been our drive since day one. Mainstream, make pole
Yeah.
dancing mainstream.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly
why
right.
not? Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, let's see how we go there. But yeah, that would be exciting.
Good luck
All
to
right,
us.
let's quickly go over the special awards. So
Oh,
let's talk about the Inspirer Award. So the Inspirer Award was created years ago now for somebody in our pole community that we felt was very inspirational. They don't need to be an APC person. They don't need to be a competitor. They can be anyone within the pole community that we find inspirational. So the very first year it went to Reese, who, for those of you who don't know, has stage 4 cancer and has competed at a national level for years, which is beyond inspirational, let's face it. So that was who got it the first year. And it's only been going for a few years. The second year, it was given to Dylan Louisa, who's competed and placed. She placed second to Mish a couple of years ago at the Gold Coast one, 2020.
practically winning.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's like, in my mind, I won.
Yeah. Second to Mish, if you're second to the unbeatable person, practically won.
Yeah, that's right. So she came second, and throughout her whole pole journey, she's worked for APC, but she's also studied to be a doctor. So she's become a medical doctor, worked in emergency. She was working right the year that she placed second. She had all night shifts.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. So she's
That's
she's just so inspirational, and she's just such an amazing person, and always loved and supported the pole community. So she got it the second year, Dr. Dillon. And then last year it was Shell Hafner.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Shell's been polling for over 20 years and she's just a force, and she's had multiple babies and gone back and competed.
She's so like not dedicated. It's like it's in her blood, like to be awesome, you know? Like she just is incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. And then this year we gave it to Bethany Finlay.
Our favorite.
Our favorite, well deserved. She has the only person ever to have won APC Professional Division 3 times. And that's inspirational in itself. Not to mention, like,
Not to mention the elite pole dancer that she is.
Mhm.
Like talk about package, full package,
Yeah,
right? Like she just has everything. I think that you know what I love about Beth, one of the things I love about her the most is that yes, she's like a mechanic, like she is accurate, a technician, but she dances as well. Like she performs and she gives it with her face. She's not just like an athlete. She is also a showgirl, which I think is so cool.
she is. And she has her own studio. And I think that she would be the number one Australian traveling
Yeah.
pole dancer. Like she travels sometimes twice a month, all year long, around the world,
Yeah.
doing workshops and performances. There is no one else in Australia that is asked to do as many workshops around the world as she
Yeah.
does.
Well, she was saying last week when we were in Brisbane that next weekend will be her first weekend at home in the
Yeah,
year.
that's insane,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. It's like the weekend before Christmas.
Yeah, she's that good. They want her all around the world all the time.
Yeah.
So her schedule's booked out for the entire year, a year in advance.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And she's also that dedicated that she will go, you know, like
Yeah.
traveling, not an easy task. Like it really is hard. It's a hard life to move that much and to also maintain a studio at home. Like it's so much work.
Yeah, absolutely. So she won the Inspire Award this year, which I'm really, proud of her and happy, and she so well deserved. Then the Aerial Pole Academy Sponsors Choice was given to Alicia, one of my favorite people ever, Alicia from Victoria.
Beautiful.
So Alicia's the one that has been competing with us for years and years and years and lots of competitions. And this is the first time she's ever won a
Yeah.
place. So
Yeah.
she's our professional. And she's just a most beautiful competitor, but she's also amazing. Like she's incredible. The stuff that she can do is insane. So we love her.
Yeah, whole work. Yeah, yeah.
People's choice was MJ. She's obviously an incredible,
WA.
former Ballarat girl, now WA girl.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's got like uh Bethany's influence
And Bobby's
and Bobby's in Perth. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. What a combo.
It's like yeah, like two extremes of
Yes.
the scale.
Yeah. So from static to spin, basically.
Pretty much. One only, one only.
Now she's got the best of both worlds because she's done them
Yeah.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we've got best musical interpretation, which was Georgie, which I love. She had the gold outfit and the back
Super
that bent
fun.
in
Yeah. The
half.
back that bent in half. Yeah. And she was having a great time. She was such a good little dancer. Yeah, she was I love that costume as well. Really, I think gold is such an effective color on stage.
Yeah. I think she made that herself, actually. A lot of them
Oh,
make their own costumes now, which is
yeah.
pretty
It's
impressive.
good because they're bloody expensive. I've actually never really had one made because I always make them myself.
Yeah, well, speaking of costumes, then we have Best Technique Jamie, and she had her costume made, and I believe she was Black Swan, and her costume was like $900. Mm.
What? Yeah,
hmm
tutus are expensive. Yeah.
And then she had the crown, and then she had all the embellishment on it. I mean, it was a
It
beautiful
looks
costume.
spectacular. Yeah, of course.
And she won Best Technique, beautiful lines, and she's an Aero Pole Academy girl. So
Oh, one of yours. So lovely.
so I was very happy that she won that. She does actually have beautiful lines, and
Oh,
she's
gorgeous technique. Her feet made me want to cry.
yeah.
Jealousy, because I
Oh,
wanted her feet to be my
oh,
feet. Not because I was sad, because I was like in
in awe of her feet.
awe of her feet.
Well, your feet are. definitely just as good, mate. Just
No.
yes. And then we have Best Trickster, which was Miss Murphy.
Of course. You can't, like, my goodness. She is spectacular.
She
Like,
really is, right? She really
her
is.
dynamic stuff is wild. It's wild. The level of difficulty is insane, but like it's not just difficult. She executes it so well that it looks easy.
Mm.
I think,
And you know what? I will say something. I don't think Miss Murphy would mind me saying this. She did her dynamic when she came out, our heads were exploding.
yeah,
Like it was, what is happening here? And I do coach her very small amounts, but I do coach her, so I know what she's capable of doing. When she got to spin, she messed up one trick and she slipped a few times. If that hadn't happened, things may have been different. And that's, what can happen at a pole competition, isn't it?
yeah,
It can be anyone's game and you don't know what's going to happen. But what Miss Murphy is able to do is actually mind blowing. This is not going to be the end of what we've seen from her. And I know
correct.
that she's going to come back, better and stronger next year. But yeah, if you haven't seen it on live stream, watch it because you will be blown away with what she can do.
It's nuts. It's nuts. It really is. It's like,
We all sat back when she came on, right? And we were
oh,
like, whoa.
yeah, you just next level, like next level.
Yeah, she really is, really is. So keep watching her, follow. She doesn't post a lot though. I have to Miss Murphy, if you're listening to us, and I know you do listen to our podcast, can you please start posting more so the world
Can
can
you
see
post
good
more of
stuff?
your incredible stuff? And also, Miss Murphy is, we've adopted her. WA has adopted her because
Yes.
she couldn't make it to her state heat. So she came over to WA to compete for a possibility of a wild card because you can't win or place if you're competing in a different state, but you can get the opportunity of a wild card, which she got. And we love her and we want her every year now.
Yeah, she actually is amazing. And the other thing I will say about Miss Murphy, which I loved and which is very, very smart to all the competitors out there, she came to Expo, which is as a student.
Yeah,
Is so clever. It is there straight after. So
right
if you
after.
are
Yeah.
a
So
competitor,
did Tasha as well.
so did Tasha comes every year and she
Yeah.
won. She comes
Yeah.
every single year. And then Jamie came as well. So if you are a competitor, you should be doing Expo afterwards. You're learning from all of these
Like,
incredible instructors.
yeah. So like I learned so much just from like being in the background, you know? It's like it's a really incredible opportunity to learn from A, incredible performers, but B, incredible teachers as well.
Mm-hmm. And also anyone who enters ABC, we give a good discount to for
Oh,
Expo. Yeah. And we'll
so
do it
why
again.
not?
We'll do
Why
it
not?
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so now it's in Melbourne. So if you're going to compete, if you're going to thinking about your applications, make sure that you take in consideration for 2026. You might also be going to Expo.
yes, do it. It's smart. I tell you, it's such a
It's
great
an
learning.
investment in yourself.
Yeah. Well, you can claim it as well. So if you're a
Oh
partner, you
yeah, if you're an instructor,
claim
it's
it.
tax deductible. Be
Yes,
stupid not
it
to.
literally is. Yeah. You'd be crazy not to. So that's our roundup of this. I mean, I know that we talk a lot, but because we've been going for over a year now, I mean, who would have thought? We didn't know where we were going when we started this podcast.
Do we know now, Elle?
No. I don't, oh my God, my laugh. I don't think we do know now. We could be going for another day. We could be going for another 10 years for all we know. That's how we roll, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? No, I like it. People listen to us.
I know they do. I'm just going to go through our episodes. I want to have a quick look at, I should have done this before, but I want to have, I wonder if I can find it this way. I need to do all time. Number one episodes. This is what we should have done. Hey, let's do all time.
Yeah.
Okay. So our number one, I don't know how I managed to do that, but I got them in order. Look at me go. All right.
Top three, top three. What
Top
did they like the best? What did you guys like the best? Let us tell you.
the the very number one episode that they loved was introducing us to our very first episode. And when we talked about APC and who we were, that's got a lot of listens, I should say, not views, listens.
Wow. They want to know about
Want
us?
to know about us and APC. That's
Wow.
the hugest episode ever, thousands of listens. And then our next episode, so our second most listened to episode is Miss Pole Dance Australia, and Nessa's very first interview. Miss Pole Dance Australia.
Oh,
Very,
interesting that the two like national competitions, two biggest national comps are like the most interesting.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then the third most interesting, can you guess what it is? Because you don't have these stats, I've got them in front of me.
Yeah, I don't even know what else we blabbered on about. I don't know. I don't honestly couldn't tell you.
I know it's a bit like that. So the third most listened to episode of ours was Dan Rosen selling studio
Oh,
making means. So
that makes sense.
yeah,
Yes.
he's definitely interesting, that's for sure. Like he's actually great. We should have him back on. He was fun to talk
He
to.
was, he was. And I think it was nice to see the person behind the persona, like the real person behind the face.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then I'll just tell you our fourth because I'm looking at it now. But it was our favorite, what you and I think are our favorite routines.
Oh, we should do that again.
Yeah, we should. We should bring out our routines again. And then coming in at fifth was the episode of all episodes, Queensland, Victoria, Wildcards, Championship Chaos.
Oh, what does that
Mm.
mean? I can't
I-
remember.
We're
Oh, we
talking.
haven't talked about your dating life.
No, can we not?
Why not? It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite game to play. My favorite game to play.
Okay, all right. Let's just have a quick chat about it. Let's not dwell on it. So I give Felix my phone and she messages people from my Raya app or my
That's right.
Bumble
That's right, I do. And it's my goal, and I keep saying to Elle, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. You gotta like
app. Mhm.
just numbers. So
Yeah.
we're gonna try and find Elle a husband.
Yeah.
Listen, I keep messaging people and you keep deleting them.
Yes, because I don't know who these people are that you're
Well,
messaging.
exactly. Of
And,
course
well,
you don't know them.
but also not attracted. And then there was some man named Marty that you had a very good
Marty.
conversation
Yeah.
with.
Well, I was like, how do you feel about being the main topic of a podcast, Marty? And then he came back with something subpar and boring. So yeah, we could get rid of Marty.
We had to get rid of Marty. I don't even know which app Marty was on. But for those of you who don't know, oh, everyone knows Bumble, everyone knows Hinge. But for those of you who don't know, Raya is the celebrity app.
Raya is the L's closet to my closet, right? I'm Bumble, I'm Tinder, and you're Raya, right? Yeah.
Right. So you actually get celebrities popping up. Like I've had a few pop up lately. So yeah, so I had a guy from one of the guys from, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Might kick me off the app. Dawson's Creek pop up, and yeah, Duran Duran popped up this morning. I looked at it. Yeah, one of the guys from Duran Duran popped up. They're my
You're
age.
just like,
Just
like a
saying,
little fangirl, like,
they're literally my age now, yeah. So they pop up. Like you can maybe match with them, but I think obviously these people have got so many. And I'm in Australia and they're in the States. So how it works in Raya is it's global. So you
yeah,
can see people globally. You're not just seeing people in Australia.
the numbers game. Get more countries in there. I love it.
Yeah, look, who knows? Maybe I'll be moving to the States next year. Maybe that's where the husband will be.
So far away. Okay, you can, but I'll come in the private jet over.
Yeah. We only want him if he's got a private jet.
Yeah, 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 yeah. There will be standards. Look, I will make sure he hits the criteria.
Okay. All right. So anyway, so that is that app, and I just let Felix do what she likes on the app.
Yeah, and it's my favorite game. Sometimes I win, I get a match. It's
Yeah, she's like every time she gets a match, we got a match.
yeah, I got a match. Listen, I met my husband on Tinder, so I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, well, you did absolutely, and that was the shittiest app. So
Yeah, I didn't know that. He
you got a
didn't know
lawyer,
that.
you got a lawyer, you got 3 babies.
I know. Here I am.
I know. I
Trying,
don't think that you'd use it now, though. I don't reckon you'd use Tinder now.
maybe it's gone. Yeah, that was a while ago, so maybe it's gone downhill.
Yeah, I had a bit of a look at Tinder just to check it out, and it's just, look, it's not for me.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
You
not.
don't have to be in my closet.
No, I don't think it'd be for you anymore either. I think your
No,
closet might have got a little bit of
that's
an
fair. That's
upgrade.
fair. I don't think, well, with three children, I just don't think I'd date. I'd be on the app to be like, are you a nanny?
Yeah.
You wanna look after some children?
Yeah. Well, some of these apps now, and the Raya definitely does that. They say here for friends. So you can
Oh,
actually choose if you want. And Raya is actually really cool for it because there's so many amazing people on that particular app that's actually really good for connections.
yeah, true, true, true. All
Yeah.
right, Ryan, if you're listening, we'll accept your sponsorship.
Yeah, right. So it is cool for connections, that's for sure. A lot of people are doing that. So, and I don't know. I think Bumble might be a little different. Could be some.
I don't know. They're all the same to me. Swipe, swipe, swipe.
Well, I'm not, Bumble's a bit boring.
Oh, is it?
Well, I find it a bit boring. Like usually when you go on there, there's a few cute ones at the beginning, but by the time you get to the third swipe, you're done.
You're like,
Yeah. I think there's
boring.
right. Let me have a look at my Bumble app now since
Yeah, bring it up. Let's
I
do some
think
blind.
there's, what have we got? Right
Yeah.
now, I've swapped a few 3,700 people. But you can see how many people liked you. And then I have
3,700.
yeah.
That's that's a good number.
Yeah, but who's got time to go through 3,700 people that liked you? No.
Listen, that maybe that's the needle in the haystack. Maybe that's where your husband is in that
Nah,
pile.
no.
Do you
I
remember
look.
when we got these? Do you remember we got these stupid things that don't work?
Well, mine's in Melbourne, so I haven't used that microphone for a long time. So,
Mine won't connect to my computer.
well, I'm sure they can hear us. I actually run it through a few different apps, so it clears it out a little bit, but I'm sure they can hear us. Fine. Anyway, that's the dating life. Nothing that exciting to talk about.
Mm.
If I match with a billionaire, guys, and Felix and I end up on a private jet to or private plane somewhere around the world, we'll let you know for sure.
Maybe Fiji would be nice. That'd be so
Okay.
good, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's go to Fiji. Be like, I need to pick up my colleague for work, but yes, we can if we can go pick her up and then go to Fiji, we can work from Fiji. Thank you. I'm a very busy lady. And then I'll be like, hello,
Wait,
sir. Nice to meet you. Nice plane. Yes, this will do. And I'll
yeah,
sit down and then I'll get my laptop out and I'll do nothing.
yeah. Literally, that's what we're going to manifest,
Yeah.
people.
Then we'll take a picture. Hey.
Private jets.
Right, we're manifesting private jets.
Oh my God. You can only dream, right?
Right. Well, should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up.
Merry Christmas, everybody. May you have private jets and eggnog and all the good things in the coming year. We'll probably see you in the new year at this rate, I think.
Yeah, we might have a little break now until we feel like recording again,
Yeah,
which will be in the new year. No
in the
more.
new year sometime.
Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. Merry Christmas. Have the best New Year's. And from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for listening to
Thank you
us.
for listening. Yeah, thank you for listening to us crazy people talk about the thing we love the most, apart
Yeah,
from
and
private
just
jets.
rambling all the time. Like we've just gone on tangents, left, right, and center, and you're sticking with us. And we appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank-
thanks for listening.
Yeah, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.